what are some current trends in terms of building authenticity with your voice, and how might that compare or contrast to how people built trust in the past?
This word authenticity is thrown around a lot. And I don't want to be the negative Nancy in the room, but I'll just play the devil's advocate that I think a lot of times people use that word and it kind of becomes another mask. I'll give an actor example. So often when you're working with young 18-year-olds who are coming in, who most of their frame of reference is movies and TV. And usually when you're training actors, you start with plays because you want to be able to stretch them, you know, and everything they do is almost always like in this very narrow range. And it could be this monologue that says like, I love you. You're the only one for me. And they'll be like, I love you. You're the only one for me. They just make very small choices in the name of, well, I want to be real. Yeah. I want to be authentic. And I totally get where it's coming from, by the way. I want to give these actors just some real credit that, they're responding to earlier traditions where, things could be kind of soap opera-y and over the top. So I get where they're coming from, but I think sometimes this word real and authentic can be synonymous with I'm not going to try. Mhm. I'm not going to invest. So how this might work with not an actor is, well, I'm not going to let you know how I feel really about anything. I'm just going to kind of speak like this, and um, you're going to have to interpret. But this feels authentic to me, right? This feels real. But really, it's just a choice. It's just a choice. If you think about the human voice in its totally uninhibited and unfettered form, then just listen to a baby. That's what the human voice is. It is able to scream and cry and groan and lament and laugh and exclaim with joy. And, all of the things that babies do, it's available and able to do for hours on end without hurting yourself. Like that is possible. And that voice, if you were ever a baby, then that voice lives inside of you. Like that whole thing is your authentic voice. And anything else that we're doing with our voices is habit of how we express ourselves.